They're telling us about wanting lifetime traceability of animals through your farming system, through the meatworks to the end supplier. I'm just focusing on my piece of that and what I can do with that to make my decisions better. We're already having to do the NAIT tracing of the EID tags, so if we can just input a little bit more data at the start, then it's going to feed back a lot of data to us. I'm Brent Lilley. I'm a third generation beef farmer with my family here in Hahei. The property is around 400 hectares effective. That roughly splits half between me and my parents. We farm prime beef. There's up to 1,000 head of cattle at any one time, and everything's farmed through to prime weight and killed by silverfin farms. My grandfather started farming here in the 1940s. My father and his brother, my uncle, they split the farm in about the 70s. My parents are still involved day to day in their operation, and I'm slowly increasing numbers and slowly buying land off them as I can. Probably one of the strongest points of this property here is its location. With it being warm winters, we get excellent winter growth, and we can have cattle fat and ready to go to the works in September right through till June. The key focus for us is prime beef finishing, so buying cattle that we can make a margin on. It probably is a simple system looking in from the outside, just one type of animal, no breeding. But our productivity gains, they come simply from what we can buy that animal for to how quickly we can grow it and what we can sell it for. So it allows you to be very precise at the one thing you do and hopefully try and do it well. In the past, we were probably just concentrating on mob averages and even working out averages over all the cattle on the farm at the end of the year. But with the EID tags that came in a few years ago, it sort of opened up the possibility of keeping a record of exactly what you made out of every animal. You can record what you paid for an animal, where it came from, and then you can see that information 2 years later when you kill that animal, even right down to how much you've made per day out of that animal. We're starting to keep some precise records of what we're buying in cattle for, how long we're keeping them here and what we're selling them for, to try and figure out some patterns of where the cattle we want come from and how we can feed them while they're here to maximise that weight gain and obviously the sale price at the end. My family's been farming here for a long time, so we sort of view it as a farming area, but it's become very popular with tourists and with batch owners from Auckland. The area's boomed, and it's been a good thing. It's given me so many more things around here. You've got to embrace that, but you know that there's a lot of public around, so you farm as best you can and you want to make sure it looks good to them as well. Everybody says you're so lucky to live here and you must be out fishing all the time, but I grew up here. Like, you don't realise how lucky you are sometimes. I'm privileged that I can farm in an area like this, I think.